you talk about Kelsey Plum having a bad game. Like, yes, she did. But if you watch some of those possessions against Veronica Burton, she's just clamping her. Like, Veronica is just taking over the guard Kayla Thornton defensive player role. And Veronica is already a great defender within herself, but I kind of feel like she got, to me, overshadowed a little bit by Kayla, but now Kayla going down, it's like, oh wait, Veronica's kind of an all defensive caliber defender as well, especially of course against the guards. And I think that's mainly who her assignment is, but getting matched up against Citron and then getting matched up against Kelsey before. And, Chicago, she probably gets thrown on Ariel Atkins. So I think all kudos to Veronica for this push as well.
Wait, so do you think she's going to be in the running for most improved?
I checked the odds, and I believe she's top 3. And above her are Azurá Stevens from the Sparks, and I believe it's Alicia Gray from Atlanta.
I've seen both of those folks in the mix.
And I don't know. I feel like the MIP is always a one where, like, do you look at just like stat to stat, or do you kind of, and there has to be context at some point, because in the NBA it's just like, what top rookie, not rookie, but like what top 5, top 10 rookie in their third year kind of makes like the expected jump. You remember that year where it's like Jordan Poole was in his second or third year, and it looked like after JP's first rookie season, I was like, oh my God, this guy needs to he got sent down to Santa Cruz. Like, it just did not look good for him. And then he comes into the rotation, is a big reason why they go on the push. And I forget, I might have been the championship year even, but I think John Morant won it that year. It's like, dude, John Morant was the number 2 pick and looked like an all-star in her second year. In his third year, you're going to just give it to him. So I wonder what that is. I'm not as aware of the previous winners of the MIP and the WNBA, but just thinking of Alicia Gray, right? She's just 3-time all-star. I don't know, maybe more than 3, but I know back to back now she's been all-star. And I believe she went from 15 points per game to 19 to now at 17. And then Azurá Stevens has had a little bit of a jump. I could just pull up the numbers right now, but it's clear that Veronica is just jumped in every statistical category, but that's also because she went from 12 minutes per game to 28 minutes per game. Like, that's a crazy jump.
Well, I mean, you go from getting cut to being a starting point guard on a possible playoff team.
Yeah, like she was 7th woman on Connecticut last year, and then boom, just right to starting point guard. And I feel like with context here, like maybe you're wondering, is Veronica Burton like fringe WNBA player that kind of gets cut like a Julie Van Loo, and like does she have a long-standing position in this league? And I feel like if this year said anything, it's like, okay, well, she's gonna have a long career in the W. Like, at worst, she's a the backup point guard, and that's a really good backup point guard to have.
And the Valkyries have her partial rights for next year?
I don't know. I know everything is like in the questionable because of everyone's contract status, and maybe the Valkyries make a big splash in who they get, but I feel like I could almost guarantee that she's going to be the starting point guard for this team next year. Like, she's a for sure guarantee, right? Like, going into this year, it's like, I'm not sure if she was unprotected by Connecticut, like, but now
you've been talking to Kent Lakeup since he left the Warriors organization or something. You're getting some inside juice.
Haven't made contact. No.
I just, you know me. She's my favorite player to watch. I just love her doggedness.
Yes.
I love her willingness to, I mean, she's picking herself up off the floor a lot of the game. She's created a shot that doesn't seem like it should work, like this little weird kind of step back push 3-pointer that she's been able to hit. Just all the things that you look for in like a hardworking point guard. She believes, and look, I think she's talented, but she's not the most talented with the ball. She's not the most talented shooter. She's not the most talented scorer, but she puts things together in a nice little stew, and I think it works out for her. Yeah, Valky Hoops was like, yeah, when Kelsey Plum tripped her, that was just mere frustration. That was like, this girl's locking me up, and I'm going to take my frustration out on